Hey guys, happy hump day. I was praying and meditating, and I have a lot going on right now, a lot of great things. And the one thing that I always remind myself, and I tell people this all the time, but I also remind myself that I'm human and I feel, and I want to feel. I want to feel all of the things. I don't want to go without feeling just the good things. I don't want to go with feeling just the bad things. I want to feel everything because I think it's important, and it also helps us grow as far as emotional intelligence is concerned. Sometimes it's scary. Sometimes it's scary to navigate your successes. Sometimes it's scary to navigate a breakup, a divorce. Sometimes it's difficult to navigate parenthood, relationships, friendships. And I'm here to tell you, I'm a very confident person. I've never had an issue with self-esteem, but as humans, it can be challenging sometimes. Your self-esteem can be challenged. Your confidence can be challenged. The things that you believe in can even sometimes be challenged. And it's okay to be afraid, but you have to do it afraid. You cannot stop because of fear. And yes, I do a lot of things afraid. I do a lot of things. I step forward often, even when I'm afraid. And it is scary. I get scared sometimes. Sometimes I'm mid-sentence typing a script and I'm afraid. I'm afraid of what success could ultimately look like. I'm afraid of what God really has in store. I'm not afraid of failure. And I've never been afraid of failure. It doesn't feel good to fail. But I understand, and I've understood for a very long time, that failure is success turned inside out. And many times it requires failure to get to success. Because when we fail, I don't necessarily look at it as failure, but I look at it as learning how to succeed the next time, learning what not to do, learning what works and what doesn't work. So I'm not afraid of failing, but I am afraid of not being able to provide for my children. I am afraid of losing everything. I am afraid of going backwards. And I think as humans, we have to be very honest with ourselves and honest with the people that are around us, that we're not machines and that we are scared sometimes. Now, through that fear, I'm not telling you to give up, but I'm telling you to acknowledge that there's fear, acknowledge that you're scared, but do it anyway. Do it anyway. I'm often seen as the strong person amongst my peers and friends, and I don't have a lot of friends. I've learned to keep my circle very small because I understand that everybody isn't for me, and they're not praying for me, but yet praying on me. And there's a huge difference, and I'll say that again. They're not praying for me. They're not asking God to build me up. They're praying on me. And oftentimes, the people that you love, the people that you care for, they're praying for your failure, and that's scary too. It is scary to navigate the world. It is scary to navigate through your day-to-day, not knowing exactly what's going to happen. But what we do know is what we've prepared for. What we do know is what we are gearing up to accomplish. So do it afraid. Do it scared. Yes, I get scared too. And I just keep pushing. I pray through it, and I trust God. I trust the process. I trust all the things that I'm built from. I trust that God is going to carry me through. I trust that I'm walking in the right direction, and I am not trying to be perfect while doing it. I know that I'm going to make mistakes, and for me, the goal is to learn from those mistakes. So do it scared. Do it afraid. It is better to move forward than to stand still and not know what could have happened. Don't live a life wondering what could have happened. I don't wish that on anyone. What I'll tell you is pray through it, Be confident in yourself. Ask for strength when you're weak. Lean on the people that support you. When I'm scared, that's what I do. When I'm afraid, if I need to cry, I cry. If I need to call someone that I trust, I call them. But do it afraid. Don't wonder what it could have been like. Do it afraid. Go through the trials, go through the tribulations. Feel all the feelings, the good and the bad, the indifferent, because it builds emotional intelligence. Having emotional intelligence is very important as we grow as adults. Don't be afraid to teach your children how to be emotionally intelligent, because it is a skill. It is a skill that we all need. But fear and being afraid, they are just emotions. Just emotions. So move forward and do it afraid. Do it while you're scared. Don't be held. Don't be bind. Don't be stuck. Do it afraid. Do it while you're scared. And trust the process.